Well, hello. This is my 8th installment for the vinyl community. This is Joe Nazarowski, and I'm here to share something special with you today. I finally got it, the vinyl for Levinstone, my band Levinstone, and here it is. Inside, label on Levinstone Records. Which I'm selling for $25. So message me here. I'm going to leave my email right there, and you can message me, and we can work out how you can get a hold of this record. Okay, so I'm going to start things off right away. I'm going to be doing Genesis, one of my favorite bands of all time. But there's only certain records that I like personally, and those are the ones I'm going to share with you. So I'm going to start, they're in no particular order, they're just the ones that I think are great Genesis records. Now again, this is my personal opinion, okay? I understand that people have their opinions and they like all kinds of different things. This is my personal opinion about Genesis. Duke, a definite must-have when it comes to Genesis. Inside cover, great stuff. Genesis Live. For sure. This one is really cool. It is on original label, Charisma, the famous Charisma label. Good stuff. This is a it's on Rock Machine, and this is basically like the first couple of singles and their first album of Genesis, their very first stuff. And there's a Made in England right on the back here. Their first stuff is pretty good, but it's not the stuff that I really lean towards. But there are a few good songs. The Genesis Live to me is a must-have, but these next ones are really the real deal. Trespass with the knife on it. This is killer stuff. Here's the inside. These records are, for me, they're never leaving. Never leaving. Genesis Nursery Crime. Original Charisma label. Genesis Foxtrot. Original Charisma label. Inside cover. These things are hard to find. This one is on Atlantic. This is selling England by the pound. Another must-have. Now, the thing that all of these Genesis records, except the first one, Duke, have in common is Peter Gabriel. I'm a really big fan of Genesis with Peter Gabriel. It's not that I don't think they were a great band after, but they just, it's their stuff before, they're really progressive stuff. that I really dig. Here's The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. And for me, you know, these are must-haves. On the original Charisma label, inside cover. Just, yeah. I can sit and listen to The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. And Genesis early music, their first 6 or 7 albums, they just take me somewhere, man. And I think all of them are a big part of that, but I think Peter Gabriel was a big part of it as well. Okay, now we're going to get into some records that I've recently acquired that I bought at different places. I got this next record at Pepperland, and I paid more than I would have liked for it, $30, but and it's a gatefold, but I'm not going to open it. I'm going to keep it in the plastic, but I have opened. It's on 180 gram vinyl. And this is King Crimson in the Court of the Crimson King. And I had an album of it. I had an original, but it was just thrash, man. And listening to it with pops, lots of pops and scratches, it just wasn't. So I went ahead and sold it, and then I just got me a new one, you know. And boy, listening to this without all the baloney in it, this is an amazing, amazing record. This next one I also got at Pepperland. This is a very rare record of the Stray Cats. I'm a huge Stray Cats fan, and there's a 5,000 edition, a special edition of these on 10-inch, and this is Choo Choo Hot Fish. And it's on Pump Records. Very, very cool stuff. The track to look for on this is Lust and Love, and Elvis on Velvet was a big hit for them. Or not big hit, but it was a small hit. But Lust and Love is definitely the track. Sleepwalk, this is the first Sleepwalk that he ever, Setzer ever recorded. And you can tell he sticks more to the original version. He does, you know, he throws some licks over it, does some other things than the original version. But it sounds more like the original version, a little more simple. As he went on, you know, the last one that he recorded, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, all the stuff that's going on in that. But again, Choo Choo Hot Fish, a great record. And this is 10-inch. You can get it on 12-inch. But I thought, hey, a 10-inch, and it sounds great. I acquired these next 2 records at a thrift store, an Amvet's thrift store. I'm a big fan of Chris Christopherson's early work, and all of his best hits are on this, Songs of Christopherson. Really great condition. The song, to me, without a doubt, is Sunday Morning Coming Down. I know Johnny Cash had a huge hit with that, but his version it's just fantastic. I really love it. And Lovin' Her Was Easier is another one, and Silver Tongue Devil. To me, those are great. Been wanting to get a really mint copy of this. I've had several copies over the years, but every one of them was thrashed. So I got rid of them, let them go. I think I gave them away to a thrift store. But I found one for $2, and I know some of you may think whatever you think, but I absolutely love the movie, and I love this soundtrack. The soundtrack has songs, different renditions that are in the movie. But this is Stars Born with Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson. Here's the inside cover. And there's so many, but the condition, it's just perfect. There's so many great songs on here. I mean, the whole album is amazing. This is an amazing amazing piece of wax. And I used to have every Barbra Streisand record I think she ever did. I got rid of them all, and I think now I have 3 or 4, and this one is like the 4th or 5th one, and because it's absolutely amazing. Pick this up. This is electronic music. This is a guy named Gil Tamazayan, and it's Blue Tech. And this is done at Capsule Labs in Los Angeles. This is where I had my album made, from Capsule Labs. Gil, if you're watching, hi. And this is his record, and it's pretty good. This next artist that I'm going to show you, I'm a big fan, and her music is simple, but it's poignant and it's to the point. And this is Lord, Pure Heroine, or heroine, like a heroine. Heroin. And I bought it brand new. It's on 180 gram vinyl, and this is excellent. The songs to look for, of course, are Royals. I also like White Teeth Teens and Glory and Gore. And last but not least, did not have this in my Sabbath collection. And there's a great, this is the one album that Ian Gillan did with them. It's Born Again. And it's in really great condition. And so I picked it up. The songs on here to look for, Digital Bitch. Fantastic song. Also Stonehenge and The Dark. Those are pretty good songs. I think I paid $10 for it. It was worth it. Again, that's going to do it for me for today. But again, my album, it's called A Proper Box of Fireworks. I recently just put a video of us playing at the Roxy, doing a song called Universe. That's the last track on the album. If you're interested, again, message me at this email address, and I'll work out how I'm going to get you the record. I really appreciate you watching. If you dig what I'm doing, please tell somebody else and subscribe. And also, if you're in the Southern California area and you want to go buy some records and you want to go record shopping, if you happen to be in on vacation or anything like that, just go ahead and send me an email, and we'll hook up from there. Maybe we'll have some lunch and do some record shopping. Again, as always, love, light, and peace. Levinstone, it's done. Oh.